Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Tarot CelebriTEA with your boy Ducky. Today we are going to be reading cards for BLACKPINK's Jisoo. So this was next on my to-do list, and so here we are. We're going to be reading some cards regarding Jisoo's current general energies, a little bit on her love life, and her career. So stay tuned for that. And before I get ready with Jisoo's reading, remember to keep in mind that these videos are for entertainment purposes. Why is that? That is because Jisoo is not here to confirm nor deny that what I am seeing or how I am interpreting the cards is resonating with her. So just remember to keep that in mind. That's not to say that they aren't resonating. It's just that we don't have her to confirm nor deny. So just remember to keep that in mind while watching these videos. And without further ado, let's get started on Jisoo's reading. So we're going to start with her general energy. We're going to see what is Jisoo's current general energy like right now. The Five of Winter, Five of Swords, the Four of Swords in reverse. Yeah, it's resonating with the recent cards I've done for BLACKPINK in their world tour. I'll get into it. And the Eight of Spring, the Eight of Wands. And let's get an oracle card, because why not, you know? We got the third card in reverse. I normally don't read these oracle cards in reverse, but I will keep that in mind with this. All right, so we're gonna start with this. I feel like looking at the body language, well, let me block that a little bit. Looking at the body language, you know, this person looks so pensive, deep in thought, you know, looking at all the opportunities. Again, 3 to me represents like opportunities a lot of the time. And for me, like, this person's kind of just like, you know, wondering and daydreaming about like what they want to accomplish, the opportunities that they want. But because this card did come in reverse, I feel like there's a lack of opportunity for Jisoo right now to kind of like daydream, to kind of like, you know, sit down, stop and smell the roses and stuff like that. And the reason why I'm gathering this is because we got the Eight of Wands. The Eight of Wands is all about fast movement, you know, moving very quickly, doing a lot of things so fast. And with the Five of Swords showing up with the Four of Swords in reverse, the Five of Swords is all about feeling defeated, having thoughts of defeat. So I really do think that Jisoo is in a place right now mentally where she's not really able to stop and just kind of like relax. And so mentally she is feeling very depleted, very defeated, and it's because she's having to move things very fast right now. I know BLACKPINK is doing their world tour, or they're about to get ready for their world tour, and so they're just doing so many things at once right now, which is causing a lot of mental unrest. With the Four of Swords showing up in reverse, the Four of Swords is all about rest and relaxation, especially mental rest and relaxation, but this came out in reverse, so there's a lack of being able to rest. There's a lack of being able to, you know, just like relax and chill and daydream. So there are some thoughts of just like, oh my gosh, like I just can't wait for this to be over, or I can't wait for this week to be over so I can finally relax for a little bit. This is the sensation that I'm feeling with Jisoo right now. So I'm gonna block this because, you know, we don't want no titty showing. We don't want no tiggle bitties. Alright, so let's get some advice for Jisoo's current general energy. What can Jisoo do right now to help her feel better? Especially, I feel like her thoughts, her mental state is kind of declining in the sense that she's just very tired. And of course, you know, that can affect your mood. The Nine of Swords, in reverse. The High Priestess. Yeah. To me, I get the sense that Jisoo knows that this is kind of normal for how big BLACKPINK is and how big of a group they are, and for musicians, you know, getting ready for big world tours. There is a lot of lack of sleep, a lot of lack of being able to just rest. So I feel like Jisoo knows this, with the High Priestess is all about intuition, knowing yourself, knowing, um, trusting yourself. So Jisoo knows that this is kind of what was going to happen when she was getting ready, along with like the rest of the members of BLACKPINK while they were getting ready for their world tour. They were getting ready for stuff. They know that this is kind of like a part of the business. This is part of the gig. This is part of being a big celebrity. So the advice is to not really focus so much on like going, or try not to like go out too much. You know, if people are like, hey, do you want to go out, when instead she can rest, take that opportunity to rest, because there's not a lot of opportunities going on with her right now to be able to get that sleep. So at any chance or any opportunity she can, take it, you know. Also, this is also getting that sense, you know, whenever you can't sleep and you keep on picking up the phone, looking at the time and be like, okay, if I go to bed right now, I can get 7 hours of sleep. And then you like can't sleep, you're tossing and turning, you flip over the phone again, 30 minutes have gone by and you're like, okay, I can get 6.5 hours of sleep if I go to bed now. Her advice is to not do that. Don't be doing all that thinking. Don't be doing all of that mental math of like, okay, if I go to bed at 10 p.m. at night and I have to wake up at 4 a.m., that's going to give me 6 hours of sleep. You know, stuff like that. That's going to just continue to keep her mind racing, and that's what we don't want. You know, we want her to relax, play some nice soothing music, and don't be looking at that phone, girl. Don't be doing it. Don't do it. Don't be checking the time every 20 minutes. So that's what I'm seeing in regards to Jisoo's current energy. Let's get some cards representing her career. What's going on with her career right now? Oh yeah. All right, let's shuffle these oracle cards and let's get ready to see what's going on with Jisoo's current career. And then we'll finish with some love. Ooh, interesting. Okay, let's get some cards representing Jisoo's career. Some cards representing Jisoo's career. The Seven of Swords in reverse. The Ace of Winter in reverse. The Ace of Swords. There's a lot of swords cards showing up for Jisoo. I wouldn't be surprised if she's the type of person that is in her head a lot, or is very cerebral. You know, she thinks a lot about things before acting, before reacting. So what I'm seeing here with the Seven of Swords in reverse, the Seven of Swords is all about lying and deceiving and not being able to trust people, keeping your things close together. So what I'm seeing in reverse is one of two things. One of them could be that Jisoo has already kind of disclosed and communicated a little bit of maybe her problems, or like her thoughts on what she's going to do, her next career moves. And it caused some burdens, it caused some problems, it caused some miscommunications where maybe she's like, oh, I don't know if I can trust you with any more of my secrets or with any more of like my plans for the future. Or it could also just be that already Jisoo just doesn't really trust people a lot in regards to her thoughts, and communicating her thoughts with people. She just doesn't really trust a lot of people. So she kind of keeps her thoughts, especially because this is the career portion of her reading. She's keeping her career goals and steps to herself, because she doesn't want to feel like she's starting any problems if she tells people what her next moves are or what her next goals are, or she doesn't want any problems, you know, she doesn't want to do anything. So in regards to her career, she's kind of not really communicating much. She's not really saying much, with the Ace of Swords showing up here in reverse. The Ace of Winter is all about taking that force, taking that action, being decisive, taking that action. When it comes in reverse, she's not really taking a lot. She's not really doing a lot, communicating a lot. She's not really saying a lot. She's keeping some of these things to herself. So let's get a little bit of some advice for Jisoo in regards to her career. Let's get one oracle card. Whoa! The Magician in reverse. Yeah. It's interesting. We got the Magician here, and then we got like a little jester over here. So again, there is some kind of like manipulative energy around her, or where there's people that like she just feels like she cannot really trust with her plans for the future. Maybe it's because, like, you know, she's afraid of someone taking her ideas or someone telling her ideas to someone else, and it causing problems, and it maybe already has caused some problems. So she's like, you know what, I'm not going to say anymore. So the advice that I'm seeing here is to continue working on her music, continue doing something in regards to the music field, keeping to herself. Like, look at the energy of this gesture. You know, you have to keep this instrument close to yourself. So I really do feel like when it comes to things about her music career or anything in regards to the art and creative field, keep those things to herself, because we got this Magician in reverse. The Magician in reverse is a little bit of a deceptive trickster energy. Again, deception. There's some deception here. And I feel like Jisoo is very intuitive. That High Priestess card came out earlier for her, so she does kind of seem to know kind of who she can and can't trust, and that's her advice in regards to her career, with 11 adding up to 2, and 2 is all about partnerships. Keep her friends close, keep her ideas close to herself, and not really displaying or relaying too much information in regards to like what she's doing in regards to the music field or the art, some kind of creative outlet. Keep that to herself and not really disclose that, because there is this trickster, fraudulent is what I'm hearing, like someone who might want to like take her ideas or tell her ideas to other people. That there's some kind of energy with that going on. And that's how it is a lot in the music or in any creative outlet. You know, if you have plans for something, keep them to yourself, keep them hush hush, because sometimes you don't know who to trust, whom you can and can't trust, and sometimes someone will want to pull the rug out from under you and take your ID, take your beats, your ideas, your lyrics, your cinematography, the way you want to shoot a video, things like that. So that's what I'm seeing for Jisoo and her career. So let's finish off with a love reading for Jisoo. Y'all, I did a rapid COVID test today and it came out positive. It has been over a week. I've isolated for a week now and it still came out positive. I don't understand. I just want to go to the gym. Anyway, enough about me. Let's go back to Jisoo's reading. Let's get some information, some cards representing Jisoo's current love energy. The wheel. Ooh, woo. That is a good sign. The Three of Winter, the Three of Swords in reverse. And the Eight of Swords in reverse. Nice. Okay. So, immediately I am having the thought that Jisoo has been meeting some people. She's been going to some events. She's been meeting new people, meeting like just people unexpectedly. The wheel is all about, you know, good luck, good fortune, good success. And because this is the love aspect of her reading, I feel like she's having some great events going on. She's meeting some good partnerships, some good prospective possible lovers. I don't know if Jisoo is already seeing someone or if she's been with someone. If she is with someone already, things are going well. But if she's not seeing anyone, things are still going well. The wheel is all about, you know, good luck. She has a lot of great people showing up unexpectedly in her life, or things that she wouldn't happen. Like maybe she's like rehearsing for BLACKPINK's world tour, and one of the techies, one of the technical directors, like she's vibing with, you know, one of the stage directors. I don't know. This is just an example. But there's like, she's just coming across people in ways where she just didn't expect it, and she's getting along well with a good amount of people that she's like, oh, option 1, option 2, option 3. So there's a lot of great options in regards to her love life currently. And with the Three of Swords coming up in reverse with the Eight of Swords in reverse, I feel like she's healing, she's freeing herself from any self-limiting thoughts. Again, a lot of sword cards are showing up in Jisoo's reading, so I do feel like Jisoo is probably one of the members in BLACKPINK that kind of can easily get stuck in her head or get stuck in her thoughts. You know, she's very pensive. She thinks a lot. So what I'm seeing here is that in regards to her love life, she's starting to heal. The Three of Swords is in reverse is all about beginning to heal. Even though, you know, this process might be a little bit long, she's already starting to heal and she's starting to free herself. The Eight of Swords is all about feeling restricted, especially restricting yourself by your own thoughts. But to me, when it comes in reverse, I feel like these restrictions are starting to go away. She's starting to feel free and liberated, and it's causing a lot of great opportunities for her. So let's get some advice for Jisoo's love life. The Four of Cups. Ooh. Wow, this card again. Wow, wow, wow. Okay, so the Four of Cups talks about, is all about like boredom, you know, getting a little bit bored, being a little bit complacent. So when it comes to her love life, I feel like Jisoo needs to find someone that emotionally keeps her entertained. And how can they keep her entertained? I really do think it's through communication. She's big on communication, or she's big in being in her headspace. So someone who can really keep her mentally engaged is going to be a big factor in regards to her romance or in her love life. And also someone who is creatively inclined, someone that she can connect with musically, artistically, you know, in some kind of creative artistic endeavor. But also I'm getting the sense of like keeping this to herself again, you know, like if she is crushing on someone, kind of keep that to herself, because again, in her career aspect, she had some kind of like deceptive situations going on. And you know, sometimes whether intentionally or unintentionally, sometimes if you tell someone like, oh, so and so is my crush, you know, by other people's intentions, or like by other people's, you know, thoughts, sometimes intentionally or unintentionally, it can mess things up for you. So I'm getting the sense that Jisoo is connecting well with people currently. She is meeting people, or if she is already in a relationship and she's seeing someone, it is going well. And I'm just seeing like to continue creating, you know, art together, or talking about art, talking about things that are mentally moving and musically moving, and that way she won't end up feeling emotionally bored. I feel like the way to Jisoo's heart is kind of through her headspace. Like if someone is able to keep her attention by, you know, communicating and talking and stimulating her brain, her mind, that's going to go a long way for her. So that's the advice I'm seeing for her love life. But like, whoa, a lot of good things for Jisoo's love life. Career aspect, you know, her future career endeavors and what's going on right now, there's a little bit of like some like deceptive situations, so she needs to be careful of that. And overall, like, things are going very fast paced for her right now. She just needs to keep in mind to, or remember to take opportunities to relax. If she has that decision to either go out or stay out late, or stay home and go to bed early, take the latter. Go to bed early. She's going to really need it in regards to like the things that they're planning for this world tour seem to be very big and, you know, explosive in a good way, you know, like a lot of good things. So that's what I'm seeing for Jisoo's reading. Thanks so much for watching this video. If you liked it, feel free to give me a thumbs up. If you did not like it, thumbs down, and feel free to let me know why. Some constructive criticism is always nice. And until then, remember to keep yourselves hydrated, love, respect yourselves and others, and remember to take care of yourselves mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. I will see y'all on the next video. Bye!